kingdom of the Most High is nigh at hand. All right, and I want to start off in the book of St. Luke, chapter 21 and verse 29, and it reads this: And he spake to them a parable. Behold, the fig tree and all the trees, when they now shoot forth, ye see and know of your own selves that summer is now at hand. So likewise ye, when ye see these things, meaning the end time prophecies, come to pass, know ye that the kingdom of the Most High is not at hand. We see earthquakes in diverse places taking place, throughout the earth, man. Pestilences, which is diseases, wars and rumors of wars, uproars of the people, other, strange signs and wonders. The Yahweh Shema Shak, told us about 1,000 years ago that would happen. Okay, we seeing it happen and take place right before our eyes, man. Okay, so we know that the Lord is not a liar. Everything that He said is going to all be fulfilled in due season, and it's also being fulfilled as we speak. A portion of the prophets, but we still got more to come. Like the MOTB, which is the RFIDCHIP. You got the Jacob's trouble. The Great Tribulation that still has to happen. But and other things as well. But it's all a clear indicator that the greatest empire to ever rule this earth, the kingdom of the Most High, the kingdom of Yahweh Shai and the Israelites, wherein dwelleth righteousness, is close. Let's go to Daniel 2 and verse 44. And in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. So the kingdom of heaven, being established, marks the end of the heathen nations ruling the planet, all right? And the last nation to have authority over the earth, before the Messiah, Yahweh Shai come back and set it up, will be the Edomites. It's written that Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. Esau, being the so-called white man, starting with your elite banking families, and after that, after the Lord, come back and take these people, these heathen out of power, with the host of the angels, with his army of angels, man. Jacob will soon occupy the power seat, which is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man. Rulership is soon coming for the children of Israel, right? Daniel 7 and verse 27. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints. All right, and who the saints are. Let's go to Psalms 50 and verse 5. Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And who made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice? Deuteronomy 29 and 1. These are the words of the covenant which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel in the land of Moab, beside the covenant which He made with them in Horeb. So we know that the Lord made that covenant and established it with the Israelites, all right, His chosen people, right, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay, so let's go back to Daniel 7 and 27, read it from the top. And the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey Him. The Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and He giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. All right, so He set up Esau, which is the basis of all men, to rule, and soon come He's gonna take this nigga out of power and give it to His people, because the earth was made for our sakes. So yeah, man, it's good news for us, man. But in order, for Israel to attain what's coming, we gotta go through the dangers that's set before it. Cause Acts 14 and 22, say through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of heaven. It's not gonna be easy. Something that's worth having, you have to fight for it. So let's go to 2 Ezra chapter 7 verse 3. And I said, speak on, my God. Then said he unto me, the sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. But put the case, the entrance were narrow, like a river who then could go into the sea and look upon it, and to rule it. If he went not through the narrow, how could he come into the broad? There's also another thing. A city is built, and is set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things. And that city is, speaking about the kingdom of the Most High, this eternal kingdom, right? And it's full of all good things, like righteousness, immortality, rulership, riches. With the Israelites, they get a new celestial body. Those who make it, first go round, and 2/3 they had to die on this side and be rebirthed through the procreation of the 1/3 remnant of the elect. But yeah, their body's gonna be transformed into angelic, everlasting bodies, that can't sin. So with that, we'll be full of joy, peace and happiness. Brothers gonna have multiple wives, children, land, slaves, and basically, resources in abundance. Beautiful palaces, etc. Let's continue on. Verse 7. The entrance thereof is narrow, and is set in a dangerous place to fall, like as if it were a fire on the right hand, and on the left a deep water. Because the Lord said in the last days perilous times shall come, and we have to go through that, man, in order to get to this city that's full of all good things. It says, and one only path between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once. If this city now were given unto a man for an inheritance, if he never shall pass the danger set before it, how shall he receive this inheritance? So the kingdom of heaven is the inheritance of the children of Israel. It says, and I said, it is so, Lord. Then said he unto me, even so is Israel's portion. So Israel, in order to get this inheritance, they had to pass the danger set before it to receive it. So I'm gonna go to Hebrews 6:13 to back up. The point of us, we having to endure to the end. We having to persevere, and be patient, through all the hell that's about to come upon the earth before this kingdom is established. So it says, for when the Most High made the promise to Abraham, because he could swear by no greater, he swore by himself, saying, surely blessing I will bless thee, and multiplying I will multiply thee. And so after he had patiently endured, he obtained the promise. So you have to patiently endure all the sufferings, okay? And according to the scriptures, the sufferings of this present time cannot be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal way to glory. So we just gotta hold on and keep enduring, and also, endure the time of Jacob's trouble. It's about to come upon the earth, this great tribulation, man. All hell is gonna break loose, man. Martial law, famine, cannibalism, what else? FEMA camps, these martial law troops, sickos, weirdos, different gangs of militias, World War III, evil beasts gonna be out here. Just gonna be complete, death and destruction taking place out here, man. And we just gotta endure in order to receive the inheritance that's promised to us afterwards, after the smoke clear and the dust settle. So yeah, Lord willing, this was edifying. That's all I got for today. As the title say again, the kingdom of the Most High is not at hand. So we got to keep watching and watch for the prophecies and things of that nature. Cause it's all, like I said earlier, it's all a clear indicator that this kingdom is close. So we just got to stay on our watch, man, and keep persevering throughout all the chastisement, the different things that the Lord put us through, and different adversities and afflictions. So we just have to keep going. So yeah, man.